Now the winner of this gets to play on the big boy stage.
Yeah.
The large,
Yeah.
the large boy stage.
Yeah.
Large man stage.
That's the
Large
big
human
ol'
being stage.
That is the impressive stage, the esports stage.
Yeah, when y'all see that, it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be so sick.
I'm sure some people have seen some of the tweets of it.
Yeah.
And things like that, but I'm so excited to see it like in the venue with Brawlhalla stuff on it.
Yeah,
like,
when you see our stuff on it, that's gonna be so sick.
it's gonna be amazing. There's gonna be things that people in the venue get to see that the stream itself won't get to see, but it's still gonna be amazing overall.
Well, that's why you come to these things. That's
gotta-
one of the reasons.
You
Because
gotta
there's
experience-
many of them.
You got to experience. You got to be in the crowd. You got to be there, literally standing and cheering for SillyGobi against Phazon, because that's what happened. I could see out of the corner of my eye, like literally multiple people were to our right, with like hands over their mouths, holding their breaths, watching the match. But here we go, game number 1 of Ethan versus SillyGobi.
Ethan already opening up. He picks up the first weapon again. Oh my! What? This is a sizable opening for Ethan.
Yeah.
SillyGobi 12 seconds without a weapon, and now he's orange. That neutral light turned him from yellow
ground
to
pound.
orange. Another
Another
there
one.
it is. But we've seen SillyGobi get opened up on like that,
Yeah.
and have to just completely reset everything. We saw it with Phazon.
Gobi's been able to fight his way back from behind before. This time he's going to have to do it against Ethan. Not a lot of damage on Ethan just yet, though. Again, the ground pound game from
He was
Ethan.
caught.
Yeah.
He chased Ethan off stage, and then when Ethan turned, he got caught. Hadn't touched yet.
One stock left for SillyGobi to start game 1.
Hopefully we'll get to see damage numbers after this to see how little damage
Ooh, cannonballs.
went into that first and second stock of SillyGobi from Ethan.
Again, the ground pound game.
Ooh, too low to kill.
The gauntlet play from Ethan, just maintaining this pressure, opening up SillyGobi constantly.
Ooh,
Down,
dunk
Sig
over
goes
the
down.
edge. That's a 3 stock. Let's see how much damage.
Quick 3 stock. 166 from Gobi,
Yeah,
347. Gobi calling for a TO.
That's like less than 90 damage per stock.
I mean, some of those stocks went quick.
Yeah, that's between 80 and 90 damage per stock. Wait, that's completely wrong. We play with 3 stocks, not 4. It's less than 120 damage per stock. I don't know why I thought we played with 4 stocks. Boy,
It's been a long day for
it
you.
has been a long
I
day.
think you've done the most casting today.
Yeah, I have.
Right.
I mean, I just had like an additional block
Yeah.
this morning. Looks like we have maybe a slight technical difficulty here. While we're getting that settled, you can see Lil Cat right behind us.
Hi, Lil Cap.
Forever a homie. Let's
Great
see.
guy.
Let's see this bracket.
Fortunately knocked
In case you
out.
want to follow along with the bracket, smash.gg/LTC7. That'll give you the bracket. Yeah.
T-C.
Which one?
7.
Okay. That'll give you the quick link to it. Or if you're on the Twitch platform, type !bracket in chat. That'll give you a link to it. If you're following along on any other platform, use the link that I just gave you and that Duke spelled out. And then if you want to get involved on Twitter, you've seen a few tweets pop up here.
Over there.
Right above
Hashtag
here.
BH Esports.
Hashtag BH Esports on Twitter. You might see it pop up on stream.
Just maybe.
In the winner's side of our bracket,
Yes.
we still have Sandstorm versus LDZ.
Uh-huh.
We have Boomy versus Wilson. LDZ continuing his very high placements that we saw at CEO, of course, placing top 4
Yeah.
there at CEO. On Wilson, Foda said he thinks Wilson can top 3 this LAN.
He'd have to beat Boomy to do so.
That's true.
The last time they did so, Boomy, the last time they fought that I recall, it was that final round where Boomy was able to win out over Wilson. And that was kind of the goofy one where Boomy like busted out a Lord Vrax, and we saw Wilson bust out a Caspian, and these were like super unexpected at the time.
Yeah.
But by this point, kind of known characters for them, or at least like shown into the pool. Boomy saying he 3-0'd him at CEO. So very confident, Boomy.
Oh, Wilson's saying, yeah, but I'm a 3-0 him this time. There's Wilson, extremely happy.
That's everyone happy for Gobi.
Wilson smells really sugary and nice.
Oh, yeah, he does, actually. Hi, Remy.
It smells really sugary and nice. I want Wilson to come over here more because he smells like a candy store.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm curious where he gets that smell.
That's nice. I think that was him. It could have been someone else. Could have been right before it.
Yeah, maybe someone just like wafted a cloud of sugar. I believe we are going to be going right on into game number 2 now between Ethan and SillyGobi. Ethan, winner of that first game.
Not worry about that island.
No.
Like SillyGobi does have side air and a recovery on blasters off of it, but it can be a little bit tough to pull off. I think Ethan has better options off of that, more consistent options, and easier to hit options off of that than Gobi does.
But neither of them really have shown that they're interested in that. Instead, that island tends to be kind of a channel for Ethan.
Yeah.
Where he'll launch Gobi into that angle and then launch him down, more so than anything else.
But we just saw Ethan come out on top on this stage.
Yeah.
And we're going back there. So even though SillyGobi lost, he left it open. He didn't ban the stage. This better be a big punish. He was looking for the reset on it.
Yep.
I respect that.
Wanted the optimal damage with that downlight dare reset, but didn't quite get it. Still dodging through these neutral signatures, repeat after repeat. No change-ups, and Gobi ends up getting past it. No!
Oh!
Not with the spacing,
Almost,
Ethan.
man.
The gravity cancel from Ethan getting above it and away. That Ethan gets the first stock in game number 2.
That first blast is just a little bit too small compared to the second one. If the second one would have come out, I think he would have gotten priority on it.
I think side sig reaches farther as well on Thatch, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Yeah, it's definitely a bigger cloud.
So, SillyGobi still manages to pick up the stock. Didn't take too much damage for it. So it's still very even between the two.
Yeah, Gobi's ability to just like reset himself when bad things happen. Like he's definitely a different Gobi than we were used to seeing in the past.
And I go back to that statement that he gave us, which is like, when a bad thing happens, you just kind of got to accept it. You got to accept it and move on, because if you dwell on it, you're going to get worse. And that's exactly what Gobi's doing
there's
right
another
now,
one.
trying not to dwell on these ground pounds in his face as he gets to the island, but the side sig again from Ethan.
That's Ethan covering both options. If you wanted to go back to the wall of the main platform, he was there with another ground pound. If you wanted to go around, he can gravity cancel that side signature reach all the way across that island.
And now Gobi, reasonably behind at this point, needs more damage onto Ethan before he can look for that knockout option. Wave not going to do it.
Ethan's still in the orange. There's the sidelight. Maybe wants to juggle a little bit with the nairs. Tries to fast fall a dare down, but Ethan ended up being behind him. Gets the punish. There's the nair. Sending Gobi off stage. He goes back on, then slide kicks right off the corner. There's the recovery. Ethan's at least red now.
Side air, not going to be a knockout, though.
I think he was trying to get the bounce off of the wall, which is why he immediately followed up with the recovery.
He's going to juggle weapons for a hot minute, but ultimately he wants to stay with that sword. It's been his primary weapon throughout most of his sets so far. He needs a lot of damage onto Ethan, though.
Ooh, that clash. Gobi's in the red.
Stays
He's got to be
below the
careful.
sig.
Ethan's been really good with signatures.
There's the weapon spawn. It's so far. Ethan just going to take it. He sees that SillyGobi, not going to try to force anything, try to go in and get it. Off the wall, but didn't hit the weapon toss. Gobi lives on only until that recovery connects. One game left for Ethan.
Was Gobi down? He was down 2-0 against Phazon, right?
He won game 1, lost 2,
Okay.
and then came back.
Let's see if Gobi has it in him to win 3 in a row, or if Ethan is just going to take one more.
It's going to take some critical mental game from SillyGobi to win 3 games in a row against Ethan, the person who just knocked Wrenched out of the tournament.
Now, based off of what Gobi said, these two have never played on LAN, and likely may not have played online either.
No.
Because Gobi said he doesn't play in a lot of online ones.
Mostly a twos player. That's what he was really famous for. And this is by and large his best 1v1 placement so far. He's going to be looking to get better as he goes up against Ethan, but in order to do so, he has to win the next 3 games in a row.
First weapon's going to go to Ethan. The second weapon as well going to go to Ethan. That's something Ethan's been really good about, is weapon starving.
He's been winning out in the start of every single game. Oh, he drops the recovery.
Dash jump, reverse ground pound. There's the D-Light into the side air.
Cannon.
Ooh, this could be a big opening.
Oh, the clash out. He dodged. Back to the sword. Has the advantage. Down sig connects, but it launches high. That's a burn dodge for Gobi. Respecting Ethan, another down sig, still not enough. Weapon tosses from Gobi, trying to deny. He wants this lead, but Ethan takes the stage.
And there's a weapon spawn on the field. Ethan's going to go grab it. Sidelight, the recovery doesn't hit. There's the D-Light recovery. This one does hit from SillyGobi. Going up just a little bit here.
Very slight lead.
Shuffling
Might need a little
the
bit more
weapons.
damage before he gets knocked out, though.
Not too much.
Is that a little? Yeah. Un poco. Good dodge through. I think if Ethan had gone further and actually hit that ground pound, would have just instant killed. But either way, does get it with that side air, and we're back to even.
Gobi mixing up his dodges enough that a lot of these follow-ups off of the side light on Ethan's gauntlets are not finding anything because it's not a true combo. You have to get the read.
Ooh, the point-blank weapon toss, stopping Ethan's forward movement. Oh. Weapon toss thrown away. Gobi gets caught. Where's the weapon spawn? There it is. Blasters for Gobi.
That's a really fortunate spawn, too.
Yeah.
That came like right on top of him while he was in the air. He didn't have to worry about landing.
Goes for the recovery. Weapon toss thrown, but it's back to the sword. Oh, great dodge through, but he can't get the turnaround. Ground pound from Ethan. 1 stock left for Gobi.
Gobi stuck without a weapon. There's not a spawn coming in. One comes in, but Ethan standing in between him. He's being very hesitant about going over it because he knows Ethan's right on his tail.
Caught him with the dodge down. Full stock lead for Ethan.
Ooh, D-Light recovery. Gobi's in the red. Ethan still has 2 stocks to his name. Gobi has to clutch this stock so hard. Try to go in with a down signature.
Side air, weapon toss, Gobi.
Is this going to do it?
That
There's the
will
down
do
air.
it.
Gobi's out. Ethan moving on into the top 6. He's done for the day. He gets to go home and think about being on the big stage tomorrow.
Yeah.
Gobi still with his best placement today.
I'm still happy for
Holding
Gobi.
it down
I'm so happy
for the Lone
Gobi.
Star State.
Yeah.
The red, white, and blue with a big star on it, but 1 star.
Stars and stripes, but different.
You don't. Those aren't stripes.